A hackathon is an event where we bring a diverse group of people together to work on a specific health or social care problem and come up with some really new and inventive ways of how we might address that. It's really important that we get the energy high at the beginning of the event because we want people to be creative and to think differently than they would in their normal workplace. So at a hackathon there's no hierarchy. The first thing that happens is people get a badge and it has the name on, and it also lists the skills that they bring to the event. So it doesn't say what job role they have in their normal workplace. We get everybody into a room and they start to hear about what the theme of the event is. People are invited to pitch a problem. They get 1 minute, and it's really important that they talk about the problem, not the solution. So the people in the room then get the opportunity to talk to them and ask questions and explore what that problem is, so they can start deciding which group to go to. As the groups are forming, it's really important that we get a diverse group of people with different skills and different experiences. We don't want the groups to be too large, we recommend about 6. So the next thing they do is to start hacking, and this involves unpicking the problem and looking at it from different perspectives and coming up with different solutions. This is a really unstructured part of the programme, and it takes the biggest amount of time for the event, and so we keep people well refreshed. We have facilitators at our events, and their role is to help the groups, particularly if they come to a problem and they can't get past it. They can use their networks to source people outside the room, they may phone them, they may use Twitter, they can use the internet to get intelligence that would help solve a problem. And anyone can be a facilitator. We offer full training for anyone that participates in our events. If the teams find they've got a gap in their skills or their knowledge, they can ask their facilitator if they've got that knowledge and skill in the room. Alternatively, we have a bank of mentors, and these are people which we've selected on the basis of their experience, whether that be in business, in technology, finance or marketing, all skills that the groups will need. So they'll join the group again for a small amount of time and share their experience. So the group might ask them questions like, would this technology work in practice? If I wanted to commercialise this innovation, how would I create a business model for it? Practice pitches is all about the group rehearsing how they want to present their solution on the final day. And this involves them standing up and presenting their 3-minute final pitch in front of a group of mentors. And it's very informal, but it allows the mentors to give them some really constructive feedback. And we've found that the groups really enjoy this because it makes them think about things they haven't thought about before. So all that intelligence and that advice can be fed into the final pitch. The final presentations are made to a group of expert judges that we source both within the region and outside of the region. The groups are allowed 3 minutes to present their final solutions, and then the panel of judges have 2 or 3 minutes to ask them specific questions. My advice to the groups would be to make it memorable. Use storyboards, make films on your phone, but make it interesting for the judges. The judges will be looking for the health impact, so will there be a lot of people that can benefit from that solution? They'll also be looking at how innovative it is and whether there's technology out there that can be used to deploy the solution. And they'll be looking for a business model, so how can they get that into the service and that they've tested it with end users. And most importantly, they'll want to be convinced that the team have got what it takes to actually implement this solution. It's really important before you start the event that you've agreed what's going to happen to the winner and what the prize is going to be. And this could be money, or it could be coaching, or it could be access to skills that they need that they don't have in the group. It's not just the winners that we support. We can help from the innovation agency in terms of putting the other teams in contact with people in our network, with businesses who might be able to develop their solution, or with academia. So it's not the end of the journey. The end of the event is just the start of the journey for lots of different innovations. And it always amazes us what comes out of an event like this.